Welcome to our retirement, folks. We'll come back to the hotel and we've got fish and chips, and it is actually very good. There. The only thing that shocked me is that. You see that white wine there? That white wine is £9 a glass. But I have to admit, it is a really nice wine.
I'm just going to take a photograph of it.
Right, okay, darling. Maybe you could send it to me. We've just called into a pub in Addingham. We've actually stayed at the back of this pub in the camper a while ago. Don't know whether it was in lockdown or in between it, I don't know, somewhere around there, that period. It's in Addingham, this pub. I needed a pee, so we've called in for a drink. Pat's going to take a photograph of something. It's a replica of all the rooms or something. I'm not sure what she means. We're back.
Hello. Oh.
Well, I didn't upload a video yesterday, did I? It's not very often I don't. I actually did try to upload what we did yesterday, but it won't upload because it were less than 2 minutes long. So I don't know whether that's all to do with it. I hope it ain't broken. So, a resume of our trip, Pat.
I enjoyed it.
It
was very good. It was nice to see people enjoying themselves. You know, didn't seem to have a care, did they? They were really enjoying themselves. I mean, I think the coach trips out that they did on these coaches, I think they were a bit tiring for some of them, weren't they, when they came back.
Yeah.
But I think they enjoyed it. I mean, that couple who came and sat with us,
yeah,
they enjoyed the train trip and on the Harry Potter thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah. The coaches went off every day at crack of dawn, well, 8:30. So they had to get up, get washed and have the breakfast and get outside for the bus.
For 8:30.
For 8:30. Every morning. So there was no sleeping in.
No.
On the coach tours.
No.
And then they'd get back for 5 o'clock. Enough time to get washed, changed.
Depends which sitting they were on. If they were on 6 o'clock sitting, it was...
Yeah, there were two sittings for tea.
Not a long time.
Yeah. And this couple, one night, I think it was first night, the Friday night, it was very busy in that room where we were sat, the piano room. And this couple come and sat on our table.
They asked, they said, do you mind
if we sit? No. And then after that, every night when they come back from their outing, they look for us and come and sat with us. Every night.
Yeah.
Which were really nice. We had a really nice chat with them. They were from Newcastle.
Yeah. Nice couple.
Most of the people that were on these coach trips were from Scotland, actually. But it was interesting watching people.
Yeah.
And like Pat says, on evening entertainment, they all got up dancing and.
Well, quite a few of them did, didn't they?
Determined, not all.
Yeah.
Determined to have a good time. Yeah. And the staff were really, really friendly, and unlike many places where the staff don't seem as though they want to be there, these people did.
Yeah, they did seem quite happy with what they were doing, and
they seemed to really enjoy the job and
know what they were doing.
They did.
Yeah. And they were quite attentive, weren't they?
Yeah. I was really impressed with staff.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't think, looking at them, that they were going to be like that. But they were, you know, young lads, young fellas. You don't think they're going to be like that, but they were.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one lad, he was there at breakfast, on duty, serving breakfast, and he was still there at 11 at night.
Yeah.
Why? Collecting glasses.
Must have stayed there overnight.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, because they were there the following day for breakfast, weren't they? And he would have been there when, because I think breakfast was served from 7, were it?
Yeah. 7 till 9.
So he must have had to be up and about before 7.
Hard working lads.
Yeah, they were. You couldn't fault them, really.
No.
And he were enjoying himself, because he stayed on an evening and collected glasses. And he was sat up front, and when turn come on, he were cheering him on, and wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, the whole package included these 4 free drinks a day, every day each. We didn't once drink all 4 drinks.
No, and we had water with it.
Yeah.
Got water.
Once I had a couple of glasses of wine, I really didn't want any more alcohol.
Just bought bottles of water, didn't we?
But the turns were, the girl on the first night, she was a singer. Then on the second night was a chap, and he was a singer.
With a guitar.
He played guitar and sang. And on the third night, he was a comedian that sang as well.
Yeah.
It was quite funny.
You were funny. Yeah.
Yeah, they had Pat and I laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, although the hotel, you know, needed a lot doing to it, it was made up, it was compensated by the entertainment and the staff.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
They made up
guests,
for it.
you know, they were,
the
guests, you know, they were nice, friendly folk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we thought were going to be a disaster turned out to be a raging success.
Really.
Yeah. Well,
Make the weekend. It was really good, and the view from the hotel, we're looking right out on
Lake.
It was lovely.
Lovely, yeah.
Lovely view.
Yeah, so all right, Caledonian.
Yeah.
Claymore, what it Claymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, Claymore Hotel up in. Still can't remember how you pronounce that. A rocker or something. Is it? What is it?
A rocker.
A rocker.
It's ARROCHAR.
A rocker.
Caledonian Claymore Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so it was a total contrast to the hotel we stayed in on the way up and the hotel we stayed in on the way back.
That was very city, and
the one on the way up at Appleby in Westmoreland, that was.
Yeah.
That was lovely, wasn't it?
Very nicely kept.
Yeah.
That one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the staff in there were good.
Yeah, they were very good.
They were good as well. They kept checking that you were all right.
Checking that you were all right, that anything you wanted. Yeah, they were really good. And the Grange on the way back at Grange over Sands.
Yeah.
Grange, it seemed as though they'd given up for winter in Grange.
Yeah, everywhere was closed. And it was a Monday as well. I don't know whether that, because places round here tend to close on a Monday,
Mondays, yeah.
So whether that were a bit of it, but it didn't look quite as an enthusiastic place as we remember last time we were there, did it?
No.
And it was getting on, it was.
Yeah.
Getting on for
5,
wasn't it, when we went up there, so...
The Indian wasn't open when we arrived, and we knew it wouldn't be open because we were just having a walk round waiting for it to open, but I I looked through
You
the
didn't
window and
fancy
I
it,
didn't
did you?
fancy it somehow. So
No. We ended up back at the hotel
having fish and chips,
on their bar menu.
which if this film works, you've already seen.
Breakfast in the morning were very good, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, it was nice.
The only thing we do find is that the breakfast on the morning can be a bit lukewarm. They don't seem to be able to keep it hot enough, do they?
Yeah, they're in
A lot of them. They're in containers.
With lids on and under lights.
Yeah.
But I suppose, because we tend to wait until death goes late as we can for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I suppose if it's been out since 7 o'clock under them lights, by the time we get there, you know, it's probably that.
Yeah. I think all I did was that when we arrived there, I was sleeping on the way there, and then
when we were driving,
I had another sleep.
It took us 4 hours.
4 hours, did it? Right.
I think it took us 4 hours to get to Grange.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
And then another 3 to get back to Leeds.
So I was nodding off on my car, and then I went to sleep again.
Oh, you went to sleep after we'd had his meal in the hotel, tea.
I sat on bed to read.
Went into our room, sat on the bed to read, and I were on my phone with my headphones in. And next thing I knew, Pat was wonking away outside of me. She were off, and good grief! At one point, I woke her up at night or in early hours of the morning because she'd never moved. And I thought, I had a feeling. I thought, is she cold? And she snuffed it.
I had been up twice. I did get up twice during night.
I didn't think I'd had a right good night in there, but I must have.
You did, yeah.
You said you had been up, because I thought you hadn't.
Yeah, and that room were red hot, wasn't it?
We had to have them fans.
We had to have a fan on
all night. Yeah, blowing.
At bottom of bed blowing up.
Bed blowing on us, yeah.
It was good.
I tried turning it off, but as soon as I turned it off, the room just got hotter.
The temperature went up, didn't it? Yeah. I mean, which is good in winter.
Yeah.
But it were it wasn't quite cold enough to be hot, were it, really? Well, but it was a very comfortable room.
It was.
It had 2 lovely chairs in it for you to sit in comfortable chairs round a table, as well as a dressing table.
And all the walls were thick, solid walls.
Great big thick
you know,
walls.
you couldn't hear what were going on in other rooms. You could hear people closing doors outside the room.
We had
you
windows open, didn't we?
You couldn't hear. You couldn't hear, and unlike the Caledonian where the walls were paper thin.
Yeah. It was a different type of an hotel, that, wasn't it? Because it were more like the staircase, it was like 60s, modern 60s type. Whereas in the last hotel we were in, they looked as though they'd all been replaced, but it were lovely.
Sumptuous.
Wood. Yeah,
really. Staircases with sumptuous carpets.
Yeah, carpets were lovely in our bedroom, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah. What a lovely
beautiful. Room. And it had a roll-top bath in it and a double shower.
Yeah.
In bathroom, didn't it? Lovely.
And the car? Oh, sorry.
The only thing I have to say about the bedroom is that we couldn't lock the door without you slammed it.
It's true. We tried.
Yeah, we tried
every way to lock that door without slamming it, but it won't.
No, you had to slam it.
And I hate doing that.
Don't like to.
I don't think anyone was in the next room.
No, I don't think there were. I think we were on that landing on his own.
But people think you're ignorant. slamming doors.
Slamming
like that.
doors, yeah. But
No,
we couldn't
help it.
avoid it, could we?
No, nothing you could do. Different things I tried to pull it shut, pull it. Won't lock, won't click.
No.
Anyway,
that's the hotel saga.
and
But all in all, we enjoyed every minute.
we did, yeah. And it's been more like being on holiday.
On holiday, yeah.
When we lived in the van, we went off and we felt as though we'd been away yonks. We're only away 5 days. It felt like we'd been away longer than 3 weeks when we were in the van.
Yeah, it did.
For some strange reason.
Yeah.
And unlike just living in the van.
Yeah.
And having to sort of
watch what you were spending.
What you spend. It's more like being on a holiday.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way I would have spent money on bingo living in a van.
Because it was £10 what bingo.
Yeah.
But there were 3 opportunities to win 180 quid.
Or 210, whichever it was. One of them was 210.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's...
Oh.
Just a minute. Parcel for Tracy. What was I saying? Oh, about it being like being on holiday.
Yeah.
More than just like when we were in the van, living in the van.
Yeah. Living in the van was our home.
Yeah.
So it was like, you do things as you do at home, really.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We did go out and have a wander, but
yeah. Well, and also, I feel like I can go to a place knowing I'll get parked when I get there. Yeah. And that's made a lot of difference.
A lot of difference, definitely.
As well, because we so often couldn't park at places.
In towns
with
and
a van.
villages.
So, that...
So you missed, even though we were travelling about, we missed bits of it, didn't we?
Well, we did try to stop at that place where the castle was.
Yeah.
We did try to stop there with the van years ago.
I can't remember.
But we couldn't.
We couldn't get in.
We couldn't get in.
And it's a big car park, that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
We must have gone at the wrong time.
So, and the car's going great.
Oh yeah.
It's got cruise control on it, which makes it really comfortable to just, when you're on motorways, just bung that on and I don't have to have my foot on throttle all the time, you know. It's really, I can relax my leg, my right leg of it. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's running fine.
And we haven't done bad for finding places to stop for toilets, have we?
No, every time we're out, we have to stop at least twice.
Yeah.
Whatever trip we do, we found a Booths. I can't remember the name of the place in Yorkshire. A Booths supermarket. Stopped there and I went to their toilet. And then at Addingham, we stopped at that pub in Addingham.
Yeah, we once stayed behind that pub.
We did.
A while back,
car park in the van.
Park.
Yeah.
We went in there and had a drink and went to the toilet twice.
Yeah. And I was busting when I got back.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. So you were busting when you got there at that pub because.
Yeah.
When I said go, you go to the toilet, and when I got in, I said, "Has my husband flown through here?" She says, "Yes." Oh dear.
Well, that's one thing I miss about the van is having his own toilet with us. But I always said that.
Yeah,
I always said I don't know how we would get on without a van.
But we've managed. We've
Yeah,
You
we
usually
might
found a motorway service or stopped at a pub or
Yeah.
a supermarket or
Yeah.
wherever.
In fact, one of the service stations we stopped at, coming
Well,
back
lovely,
from
wasn't it?
Scotland, was really unusual. It had like a farm shop and it was family run.
Yeah. A nice restaurant looked like, didn't it?
Yeah,
We didn't
looked
eat there.
Nice,
like.
looked nice food.
And we went
everything.
round farm shop and it looked to be all good stuff.
Yeah,
We got a couple of cakes, didn't we?
yeah.
They had plenty of gluten-free.
Gluten-free stuff, yeah.
And I got a drink, a bottle. Yeah, a bottle of something. It had mint in it. Something mint. Lime, mint, and something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
So, the next thing we've got booked is a caravan, static, for 3, I don't know if it's 3 or 4, I think it's 4.
4 nights.
I think it's 4 nights that I've got booked. The back end of September.
Yeah.
So that's us next. So I won't tell you where until we get there. So that's it.
So I'm going to clean Ernie out now.
I'm
Give
going
him
to
something to eat.
vac down to that car and vac
Back
the
it
car out.
out. Are you? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we need to do that garden while we're here. That weed them slabs again.
Outside again.
And it's cooling off, isn't it?
It's cooling off.
Tracy says the weather's been rubbish down here.
Yeah, she says it's rained a lot.
And we just have beautiful sun up there.
Gorgeous.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be in Scotland and get warm, sunny days when everywhere else is cold and wet.
Yeah. I think I've just got one midge bite.
Oh yeah, I've got one here.
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Yeah, I think they were just coming out.
Ah,
Don't you?
right.
Well, it's not itching or out, so...
Well, you're lucky because mine is.
A little red spot there. Yours is itching, is it?
A blemish.
Oh. Have you put... Oh, there, look.
Yeah, put some
Have you put some
Savlon on it.
E45?
Put some Savlon on
Savlon.
it. It's still itchy.
The stuff we have to take with us when we go away.
Well, we always had a medical chest, a little medical box when we had the van.
With us.
And we had all sorts of bits and pieces in it. Well, you can't carry that around.
No. So we just carrying bits in our bags, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just keep us going.
Right?
Okay, you finished?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. See you, folks.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. I hope this uploads all right.